At it again, and we have a video here with a prominent radio personality, host, whatever you want to call it, someone who's on the left, admitting that, or I should say, agreeing with a Republican. Yeah, I mean, what a shocker! What a shocker! And having that on video. Intentionally on video. I'm absolutely shocked. This is not something that you see on a daily basis, obviously. Actually, I think we had a conversation about this in one of yesterday's videos. You know, how the mainstream media has pitted us against each other, and, you know, we can't ever agree with anything the other side does, even though we're all on the same team. So this is honestly pretty shocking to hear about, and yeah, with that being said, make sure you guys hit that like button. Really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys for all of the continued love and support. Greatly appreciated. All right, but let's dive in.
For months, Republican governors have sent busloads of illegal immigrants to sanctuary cities like New York, D.C., and Chicago with the message of, if you like them so much, they're yours. Okay? Well, just in time for Hispanic Heritage Month, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis upped the game by sending 2 planefuls of immigrants to the East Coast, elite's favorite vacation island, Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. I personally think it's genius. But I wish that governors like Ron DeSantis...
Look at their face. Like, I can't believe he just said that.
I personally think it's genius.
They're like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't just say that. Why so serious? Oh, man.
But I wish that governors like Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott would give Democratic governors and mayors more of a heads up, because then that would expose the hypocrisy of the Democrats, which is they don't want immigrants here either. Angela Rye.
First of all, I want to just dig deeper into the fact that these folks who are priding themselves on sending not just busloads.
He is 100% correct, though. And I touched on this in, I want to say, yesterday's video with, you know, the whole conversation about the Martha's Vineyard plane or whatever. They don't want them either, right? And that's why you see so much complaining. You even had Lori Lightfoot sending some immigrants to like a neighboring town or something, if I remember correct. So the hypocrisy is just wild, you know? It's okay when it's in border towns that can't really handle these types of situations, but it's a catastrophe. It's absolutely terrible if they come to New York, where they have a lot more resources and the ability to handle a lot more people than, you know, some of these really, really tiny towns that are just being overrun. Oh, in D.C., we got to declare a state of emergency because we don't know what to do. Well, you better figure it out quick, fast, and in a hurry, because this is what you wanted. So, hey.
But also now plane loads of immigrants to and migrants to country or to states that are not expecting them.
I thought they were sanctuary cities, though.
It doesn't matter. When you haven't talked.
I love how he kept a serious face while he said that. I thought they were sanctuary cities, though.
To these folks about what your plans are, and you're dropping it. It is a political game for them.
I agree.
And how are you going to tout?
Of course it's a political game. Everybody knows that, but people make that sound like it's a bad thing, as if Democrats don't play the same game. Come on. Like, I touched on that exact same thing yesterday. Democrats play the game very, very well. They play the game well. Like what she just said. Charlemagne said, I thought they were sanctuary cities, though. And then she immediately, oh, well, that doesn't matter. Of course it matters. Of course it matters. That's the whole purpose of a sanctuary city. Sheesh Louise.
The Bible, you're the Bible-beating Christian governors. I'm just curious about what kind of Christianity they're practicing. You want to talk about Democrat hypocrisy? I want to call the Republicans on bluff too.
Well, how are we in a situation in our country when we're treating people who want to come here, who think highly enough of America that they want to risk their lives to come here, and we're treating them like, you know, props in some kind of political stunt?
And The truth is that Ron DeSantis, Greg Abbott, and others are terrified about what happens when there is a browning of their states.
We
they
know this. That's why they're shipping them out.
I'm clear.
Yeah,
I'm very clear about that. So I don't think that.
I disagree with that. These are sanctuary cities. That's what sanctuary cities are for. Floridians don't want them. Ron DeSantis doesn't want them in the state. That's not his thing. He doesn't want open borders. So Greg Abbott is being overrun. Texas is being, overrun with immigrants. So hey, this is the issue that they wanted. So now it's all of a sudden we're gonna point the finger at the Republicans now that it's a problem that we have to deal with. Sheesh Louise. Man. I wonder, I guarantee you, had things have been flipped, right? If, Texas was like New York and New York was like Texas, and, Texas was obviously very, very Democratic. I wonder if they would actually allow the border to be open and allow thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people to flood through the border. I have a sneaky suspicion that they wouldn't. And they devise up some kind of way to make it sound really good and really, great for everyone. And of course, people would eat it up. But I guarantee you they wouldn't like it. And they would shut it down immediately, which is why they're all hypocrites.
Yeah.
What I hate is the fact that a lot of these immigrants are being sent to these cities, and these are the same cities that ship out their homeless people to the outside counties. So a lot of these Democratic cities
That's fair.
that are, we love people and we love people. Hey, homeless man, get your son. They deliberately hide people already. So a lot of these Democrats that are complaining about the Republicans are running something similar within their own counties.
What? Is that true? Democrats are sending out the homeless people out to neighboring counties just to get them out of the city? That's the first time I've ever heard of anything like that. Have you guys heard about that? Let me know in the comment section. Maybe we need to deep dive into that whole story and expose the truth about that, because that is very interesting. And why are they just shipping them out instead of actually fixing the problem? Because just moving them to a new location doesn't fix the issue. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I just don't understand some of these folks. The hypocrisy, just all across the board. Listen, after going through this journey for this long, I don't know how anybody could say with a straight face that in the midterms, in these coming midterms, they will vote for a Democrat. I don't know how anybody could say with a straight face that that's what they would do. Right? And I would like to consider myself someone who, if Democrats were doing the right thing, would vote for a Democrat. You know what I mean? Like if Republicans were doing what the Democrats are doing currently and being absolute hypocrites, and just flat out idiots, I'm not voting for a Republican. I will vote for a Democrat. You know what I mean? But at this point in time, and I think one of you guys said it as well in the comment section, like, I don't know how anybody could vote for a Democrat right now at all. The current Democrat, I just don't see it. I don't understand. I really don't. But anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and of course, hey, hit that subscribe button before you go. And don't forget to share this video. You got a Democrat agreeing with a Republican, saying that it was a good idea to expose the Democrats. Wow. Democratic Party turning on itself. Sheesh. Peace and love, family. I'm out.